We are back in the TMZ newsroom for the first time in months after his destruction of Darren Till. Welcome to the Hollywood Beatdown with this man right here, the reigning, undisputed, defending welterweight champion of the world, Tyron Woodley. What's going on, man?
You got to check it out too.
I was there.
Yeah, my man lost his voice.
He didn't invite me to hang out with him afterward, but that's cool.
Hey, you got to crawl, man. You got to crawl. You got to crawl.
Honestly, you kicked the crap out of that dude. I've been meaning to ask you this before we get going in the show. You put Darren Till in something called a Darce choke.
Correct.
You gotta explain to me what this thing is. I want to see the move, and I'm willing to act as the dummy here.
Oh, hell.
But I gotta see what this move was, because it was hard to see because he was on the ground and he was all crumpled up. Yeah. After you elbowed the shit out of his face.
I tenderized him to take his mind off that choke.
Tell me, explain this choke to me.
Well, basically what the choke is, it's easier to get from like the half guard position. That's when someone's laying on their side.
Okay.
And they're trying to escape and get away, and most of the time they do, they reach up and grab.
Okay.
So when they reach up and grab, they give you the opportunity to push your hand through here.
So you're almost choking him with his own arm?
On arm, yeah.
Oh my God.
So what happened is we split the cost. I get one side of your neck, you get the other side of your own neck, and together we get you choked out.
All right, show me.
All right, so.
All right, so I'm trying to fight you.
All right, so you're trying to fight me, which is a bad choice in the first place.
It's a terrible decision.
So you're on this side, right? And you're trying to escape.
Okay.
So naturally, they reach this hand up.
Okay.
And they think that by reaching the hand up, they can escape.
Uh-huh.
But what they do is they set themselves up for me to pull the head here, lock my hands here, and then just strangle them.
Go for it. No choke me all the way out, but go do it.
Oh, yeah, all right, you about that life today.
Yeah, I am, all right, so I'm trying to get out, out.
Then I do like that.
And I can't get out,
and then it's a wrap.
And I'm trying like this. And I can feel you cutting off my neck.
Yes.
And then you just held on and squeezed him until his head almost popped off.
Until you go limp.
Yeah, no, I don't want that. Oh my God. All right, let's go to Fired Up now, because everybody's fired up today about Jon Jones coming back. They're saying he's going to be off suspension in October. That means he could fight again by the end of October after, testing positive for PEDs. Yeah. He swears to God he didn't cheat intentionally, that it must have been some mistake or something like that. You've been talking to him and keeping in touch with him for the past however long. Yeah. Tell me what's going on with Jon Jones.
I mean, he just sounds excited to get back in the octagon. He's been wanting to fight, wanting to train. We got the same manager. I talked to him on FaceTime before he actually went in for the hearing and stuff. Everyone is so quick to place judgment on someone, especially if they don't know all the details of what happened. Everybody's deserving of another chance, and he's gotten quite a few, but he's one of the best fighters that we've ever seen in the octagon. Right. I think that we need to recognize the pressure, and also just, he's always under the lens, so he can't do nothing wrong.
Can he be as dominant moving forward as he's been in the past?
I don't think nobody can stop him.
Who's the fight for Jon Jones?
Gustafsson? I thought Stipe would be the fight if he was still the champion.
Right.
When DC became the champion in the two divisions, it's kind of tough because he beat the guy twice, who's holding both belts. He has to fight for a belt, in my opinion.
Right. Would you fight Jon Jones?
Shit. I mean, at the bag, right, I'll fight anybody, but I ain't gonna act like it's gonna be a wonderful looking display. I'm getting elbowed and kicked by damn Taoism from Street Fighter.
Could you beat Jon Jones?
Could I beat Jon Jones? Honestly, probably not.
Really?
He don't give a fuck. He don't hesitate. He just do stuff that you don't think is gonna work. You long. You gotta worry about him like kneeing you, elbowing you, kicking you, and you gotta get close to him.
What's your advice to Jon Jones? He's watching this right now.
I told Jon Jones this. Everybody the righteousness of God. We all sin, and if you let somebody sit there and make you feel bad, let me see their hands with no dirt, no mud, never did anything. And if anybody can do that, then they got something to say. You're gonna find out quickly, ain't nobody got nothing to say. Right. So I would just have him not be as hard on himself and recognize who he is and go out there and do his deal.
All right, it's time for that part of the show where Tyron gets to punch someone in the face and pat somebody else in the back. I'm gonna put up a video for you. Okay. And everyone was talking about this today, the news conference, Khabib and Conor McGregor. And Khabib told us how he plans on beating Conor McGregor. So based on this video, one of them gets punched in the face, one of them gets patted on the back. So take a look.
I just want to come, talk about, give answer to question. I'm focused on fight, 6 October. I'm gonna go crazy 6 October.
How do you feel about this fight right now? I mean, how's the training going? How's everything going with it?
About this fight, I don't understand, because like 2 weeks before fight, and I have to cut a little bit weight. My weight is good right now. My shape is good, and how I feel great.
Do you have a prediction how this fight's gonna end?
I'm gonna make him turn and make him look bad. This is my plan, you know. He cannot fight all 25 minutes, you know.
This is my plan.
And
He
maybe
confident
he
about
can
that
knock me
plan,
out.
boy.
We will see.
It's all going down October 6th in Las Vegas.
I'll be there.
You're going to be there.
Yeah, I'll be working the desk.
So who's going to get punched in the face at the end of that fight, and who's going to get patted on the back?
You know what? I would think that if Khabib really about that action, he's gonna do what he's gonna say. It's gonna be very tough for Conor to have any lead in the arm to throw that knockout punch, 4th to 5th round. So I would say Khabib, but just for selfish purposes, if Conor wins, then the only fight that makes sense for him is to fight me.
So you
Try to get a 3rd belt.
So you're rooting for Conor McGregor because
I'm rooting for no one.
In a way, you are though. In a way, you're rooting for Conor because if he wins this fight, it lines that up for a possible super fight with you and Conor McGregor.
My mind says, from an analyst, put on my analyst hat. My mind says Khabib.
Right.
But
your bank account says
my bank
Conor.
account, my legacy in the sport says Conor.
And you would take that fight in a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat.
You had smoke with Conor McGregor backstage at UFC 205, right?
Conor thought he wanted to smoke, and he realized he really didn't.
And in that video, I've seen that video, he started talking smack to you, and then you went and said, hey, watch your mouth. And then what happened?
You know what? The first video, which he tried to change the angle on, I said what's up to him. He said, I said what's up. He said, what's up? And that was it. But it made it look like, from the angle that he had from his camera, it made it look like he was staring me up and down, but you couldn't see my face and what I was saying to him.
Right.
So that's where it started at. So I'm like, what's his problem? Then I found out he was mad and salty because I posted that video of him looking ridiculous, faking like he gonna do something we know he wasn't. So he got mad at that. He's like, you like a little girl with that camera phone. You like a little woman. So then I said, man, I'm focused on whooping this dude ass right here.
Yeah.
You need to focus on your fight, da-da-da. And then he tried to, like, security came, like, don't hold me back, don't hold me back. He did that number, and that was it.
And you think you would, if you fought, it would be a knock, you'd smash him?
He's too little. And he got one punch. He got one punch. Like, what fighter have I ever fought that's been able to beat me with one tool?
All right, so here's the thing. I don't have to pretend I'm impartial. I want Conor McGregor to win this fight so that we can watch Tyron Woodley versus Conor McGregor at some point down the line. I think that would be amazing.
Conor, I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass.
All right, that is going to do it for us here at the Hollywood Beatdown today. Tyron, it's good to have you back here, man.
It's good to be back,
Good
my
to see
man.
you. How's your wrist? Everything good?
My wrist is good. I might have to have a small surgery. I'll find out soon, but yep.
That's good, man.
But if that's the only thing I got messed up with me, and I had a pretty good damn week.
You barely had a scratch on you, man. It was great.
No punches to the face, move their head out.
Tell the people what to do.
Guys, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, subscribe, TMZ Sports. If you're on Facebook, go over to YouTube, subscribe to TMZ Sport, more Hollywood Beatdown and other TMZ shows.
We'll see you guys next week.